Hi loves, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. Today I am so excited to be back in our New Horizons Let's Play with Sage and Sorren. So, hopping back into the game, Sage is up on this cloudy Tuesday morning. She is taking care of the garden. They don't actually need anything, so she's just encouraging them to grow, which hopefully will have a lot of good jumbo crops to take with us to the Finchwick Fair at the end of the week. But in the last part, if y'all don't remember, which has been a little while since I've recorded this, I did get sick. I mentioned it in my last Create-a-Sim video that I had gotten sick. And so because I was sick, I didn't really feel good enough to record and like sit and talk through this series because it's like a long play series. So obviously the episodes take a long time to record and I have to talk for a long time. So I wasn't feeling too good, but I'm feeling a little bit better. You can probably still hear in my voice I'm a little bit sick, but I'm definitely on the mend. So it's been a while. So if you don't recall, these two actually got married in the last episode. So as you can see, just married. The promise of a lifetime of companionship would make any Sim happy. And she is feeling smitten from feeling enamored with someone nearby. Just seeing a Sim can set the heart aflutter. So they are basking in their newlywed bliss. And also, since the last part, I made a couple updates to their house. So as you can see here, I went ahead and gave them like a separate little bathroom. They had like 2 VIP buckets. So I just sold those and I was able to use that to kind of upgrade here a little bit. So I built them a little bathroom. We did get a counter and then we also got a little table. So now they can sit and eat somewhere. So I just feel like it gives their house a little bit more of like a full feel. And then lastly, we did go ahead and make this little greenhouse. So we already had like this little roof here on the lot, but I wanted to make it where we could actually use it because in the last part, I think we had to move our green peas. So I just went ahead and made this greenhouse, bought these planters, and now they can take care of in season or out of season plants just to kind of help keep their money. And then the other thing that actually happened since the last part, and if they are good with everything on the farm, I want them to go ahead and go and visit with Kennedy because I did make sure that she had her baby since the last part. So this is our best friend. We're not technically best friends. We should probably ask her to be best friends, but this is our best friend. We encouraged her to expand the family, so her and her partner had a baby. So I want them to go ahead and go over and visit with the baby. We do need to feed our chicken because Nugget is starving. And then where's Henrietta? She is full, so she's doing good. What else does Nugget need? Is he hungry? He's not happy. So let's go ahead and chat with him a little bit just to kind of try to get up his needs so we can make sure that he's still doing good. He's starving, so hopefully he's eating. I don't know what to do to make him happy. He's technically like, he has attention, so I don't know how to make him happy. I will also go ahead and collect eggs. I'm really hoping that we can get some hatchable eggs, but it looks like we didn't. It looks like we just got plain eggs. But I really want to get some hatchable eggs because I want some more chickens. I mean, you know, obviously it's easy enough to understand. So I'm just going to have her go ahead and put this in the fridge. I have taken this lot off. I've removed off the grid from this lot because, as I mentioned in the last part, I was having the never-ending loading bug because of off the grid, but I'm going to probably try to put it back on in this part to see if it's working again or not. I am just going to have Sorren go ahead and go around and collect all the prairie grass to see if he can get us anything that can make us a little bit of money. Nugget's doing good now, so he's happy. And she is as well. So I wonder, is there anything that we can cook? I would love for her to cook something to bring over to the house. Maybe first we'll have her work on repairing this. Technically, if we get her handiness skill high enough, she could potentially unlock electricity. But I don't know that I think that Sage is going to end up doing that. I don't really see her as being the handy type. If Sorren wasn't busy, I would honestly have him do the repairing, because I don't really see my girl Sage as much a repair person. Also, I did want to see, how is this going? Okay, so our potato nectar that he got is lightly aged, so we're still working on that. And it looks like he found some more nectar. I don't know if maybe he could find some. He did find some strawberry nectar that's not yet aged. We'll go ahead and plop that in as well. We could make some really good money off of that. And I do want Sorren to get into nectar making once we can afford it. So that's something we'll be working our way up to, like everything in this series. You know, it's a little bit of a rough start, but I think that they'll do well. So let's see what she could cook. So she could cook some halo. And I think that's probably it. We do have simple living lot trait on, so not a ton of stuff we can cook. I did also think, if I remember correctly, there's something that you can make on the grill. Maybe. I don't know if she has quite enough skill. Let's see if she can make it. I think it should be here, so I think maybe she can't make it. It's like a forager stew. But it looks like she can't make it. I don't know. Do I need to put... If I put these in her inventory, can she make it? No, I guess she doesn't have quite a high enough skill set. It's fine. I mean, we can make halo. We can bring some halo to them. So, like, I don't know if that's the most logical thing, but we can do it. So I'm just going to have her go ahead and cook that. And we will just cook... We'll just go ahead and cook a party-size serving. We might as well bring them as much as we can. They just had a baby, so I'm sure they would like a little treat. She likes handiness. Okay, girl, you can like handiness. Love that. That's honestly kind of iconic. Not necessarily what I would expect from you, but I love the idea that you do. I am also, once he's done with this, going to have Sorren come and mop, because Sage would never. She is a slob, and she is a slob, and so Sorren kind of has to try to clean up after her a lot. So we'll have him come and do that. Also, at the end of the last part, I did have these two woohoo, and we don't have any sort of medical care at this point. We haven't unlocked it for the challenge, which I'll leave all the challenge rules below just so it's easier for everyone to keep up, because there's quite a few different like rules and things on how the challenge works. But we don't have any medical care, so there's no options for birth control. So basically all woohoos could result in a baby, and we'll just kind of have to see how that goes. Sage actually doesn't want a child right now. She also is not good at the parenting skill. Sorren also doesn't want a child right now. I mean, I have to assume that it's because they live, you know, in a shack. It makes sense not to want a child right now, but I guess we'll see. There's really no control over it. If it happens, it happens. So I also wanted to go ahead and put up one of their photos, or put up some photos that they've taken, just because I think they are cute. Might as well get a little photo wall going back here. What is he writing? Oh, I guess he's a practice makes perfect sim. Okay, so I'm just going to have Sage go ahead and put this in her inventory. And we are going to travel. So we're going to travel and go visit Kennedy and Kellen and meet the new baby. So they live right here, and as you can see, they do have a baby. So let's visit with them and see how they're doing, how they're adjusting to the new baby. Like, they just had it, so, like, you know, in Sims time, you know, it's whatever, but it should be like a newborn baby. So we are just going to come over and knock on the door. I'm not sure if I've ever shown this house, but I did actually build this house. I was considering having them start with it, but I decided to just not. I did have them start with nothing, but I did build this house, and I think it's pretty cute. Even gave them like a little garden here on the side. I feel like they're kind of loud in there. Like, are they arguing? Oh no, they're just chatting. He's cooking. Okay, so here they are. So let's go ahead and express our admiration for Kennedy. Say how proud we are and how much we admire her. And then let's also come in and give a heartfelt compliment to Kellen. We'll have him do that also. He actually just finished making some halo halo, which isn't surprising. They also have the simple living lot trait, so they actually can't cook anything else either. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave our halo halo here. So this way they can at least have both of them. And then I'm just going to have Sorren go ahead and call everyone to the meal. He's a little bit hungry and I want them to, eat because we brought them food. They have a baby, so I would love to have them eat. Sage just reached romance level 4, which is maybe not ideal because it means she's flirting in this conversation. They are having an awkward encounter, but she can perform seductive dance anywhere and tender neck kiss with other Sims. So, I guess go off girly, but maybe don't flirt while you're in the conversation with everyone. Oh, okay, so Sorren doesn't know Kennedy, so let's just go ahead and give her a friendly introduction. I think that's really funny because that's Sage's best friend. He is also instantly attracted to her, which, whatever. He does think she's immature. Hopefully we don't have any issues with that. He literally pops up immediately to compliment appearance, which is a romantic interaction, but I'm going to say that the Sims is just trying to play with us. I don't think that Sorren is the type to cheat, so let's go ahead and enthuse about upcoming wedding. Kennedy and Kellen did actually get engaged in the last part, so that is very exciting. It sounds like the baby is crying. Why don't we have Sage go ahead and come in here and check on him? Oh, his dad is coming in here, but I do want Sage to go and meet the baby. So what is his name? I guess we'll figure out his name once we get in there because I don't know any other way to see it. So everyone's just chatting, but he's doing a good job being a good father. Let's make a joke about marriage since we just got married. And congratulate her on her engagement. Very exciting. She does have this hurt sentiment that's popping up. But I don't think we have any negative sentiments with each other. So I don't know why that's popping up. I'm thinking it's actually popping up because we're congratulating her on her engagement. And like I said, I did pop into this particular household. And her and Kellen actually have some kind of negative sentiments towards each other, which is interesting. They have a very high relationship and a positive romance dynamic, but they have... Girl, who are you trying to flirt with? No, you cannot be unflirty. Are you flirting? Stop it. Oh, maybe she's flirting with Sorren because she's flirty. But anyways, Kennedy and Kellen actually have some negative sentiments towards each other. They have really bad romantic satisfaction, and I was trying when I was with them to get it to go up, but it really wouldn't. So I'm not sure. I think maybe having the baby has been a little bit stressful for them. And I'm not sure that their relationship is quite landing on that. But Sage has finally developed the parenting skills. So she's now parenting level 1 just from interacting with our sweet little friend, Erin. Okay, so this is Erin. How sweet. Let's go ahead and talk to him. And then I guess we should also have... I'll let him take care of his needs. And then maybe we'll have him come in and meet the baby as well. Just because... they did come here to meet the baby. So we'll let him come and coo at the baby. I don't think he's going to be quite as aggressive as Sage. I don't think he's going to come in here and pick him up. I think he'll come in and coo at the baby. He also wants to kiss someone and ask Sage about her day. And then for his aspiration, what else does he need to do? Oh, we need to go on some more dates. Okay, I forgot about that. We need to go on some more dates with Sage. She's currently doing her freelance botanist. Ooh, I think some of our plants might be ready to evolve, actually. And then I don't think there's anything we can do right now with her country caretaker. We need a lot more things to be able to do that. So I think it's fair to work on her freelance botanist right now. I think some of the plants we have in the greenhouse can evolve. So I think that'll be good. I am still going to have Sorren come over here and coo at the baby, and we'll come and talk to him as well. I hate when my Sims just stand in the bathroom. Kellen obviously hates it too because he needs to use it. And they're just like standing around. So come on. Oh, the baby is sleeping, but it's fine. You can wake a newborn in The Sims. It's not a big deal. He's also got parenting level 1. Oh, he did make him cry, so maybe Soren's also not that good with parenting. Actually, I don't know that I've looked. He is naturally athletic. He's not very logical. He is a natural trickster, and he's not a very good cook. So he's not a bad parent instinctually, but him and Aaron do not get along. Unknown caller, do you canoe? Wait, who is this? Okay, so we got a prank call from Elena. This is not technically one of the townies for our village, but it is a sim that I gave a makeover just so she would look decent in the background of my save files, because we still spawn in random sims just because the save file is fairly empty. But anyways, I think this is probably everything we need to do here. We've checked on them, we've met the baby, Sorren has made a terrible impression. Honestly, not that much else to do. We don't want to take up too much of their time. We want to let them rest. They do have a newborn baby after all. So I think these two are going to go ahead and head out. I'm trying to decide if we should head home or if we should maybe go to the park and do a little bit of fishing. Just to kind of get them out of the house a little bit. We don't want to be out too long, so we need to make sure that all of our garden and that kind of stuff is, producing plants and growing. But it's only 6:39, so I think we can come and fish here for a little bit. So we'll let these two come and fish together. There is fishing near their home, but still, I think it's nice to be out of the house a little bit. Honestly, really, I should probably have them go on a date, huh? Because he wants to go on a date with his spouse. So, why don't we plan a date? And then we can still just fish. We can do a creative date this time. We haven't done that we haven't done that for the last couple of dates. The creative dates are longer, but we can do it. So this will be a romantic date, obviously. And we will be romantic, be friendly, and fish, because that's what we're doing right now. And we will do it here. And there we go, we can start our date. So now we can just go back to fishing together. But this way we can work on his aspiration. Personality impression. Thanks to their compatible personalities, Sage Rucker formed a positive impression towards Sorren Rucker. This will help build a harmonious relationship between them. Oh, I do need to change her name because I actually want them to be the Terra family, even though, that's not his name. I'm gonna change it, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and be friendly. Let's do a little bit of small talk. I think we can probably talk about fishing. Ooh, talk about fertility. That's interesting. I'm assuming that that's a part of the relationship, pregnancy, and overhaul mod, which I did download since I last recorded. I went ahead and added that into my game. I've had it previously, but I took it out just because I feel like sometimes I try to keep my mods like pretty limited just because I'm lazy and I don't feel like constantly trying to update them. So I took it out of the game, but I'm curious about adding it back in. I don't think he's caught any fish, but she's definitely caught at least one. I'm trying to decide if I want to go until he at least catches one fish. Okay, she caught another fish. Is she better at fishing than him? I think she is, actually. I don't know why I said that. She should be, because I've been controlling her, so I've gotten her skills way up. Yeah, she's level 7. And he just reached fishing level 5. Okay, there he goes. He finally caught his first fish. And he caught a nice one. He caught a salmon. That's actually really impressive. So I'm going to go ahead and let them stop fishing so that we can get some more stuff done for their date. Like, I try to click on it, but I feel like it just doesn't really work when you're fishing or something. So let's talk about fishing. And then let's whisper seductively. We could ask him for a seductive dance because she did just unlock that. And I think that would be kind of hilarious, but we don't have very good lighting, so maybe I'll have them move over so that we can do it. Let's check him out. And we can share tips about outdoorsy lifestyle. Oh, that's a cute one. I also haven't actually fully deleted the world for Ravenwood, so we will have all those sims in the save file. But I think it's fine because I feel like there's a few roles that those sims need to play, so I feel like it's easier to just let them stay in the game. And we won't be traveling to Ravenwood, so I don't think it'll make too much difference. Let's go ahead and hug lovingly. And then we need to share our interest again. Might as well do a little tender neck kiss. Oh, gaze lovingly at new spouse. That's so cute. Also, he autonomously gave her a massage. How sweet. He's such a little cutie. Let's express our devotion since he is loyal. And then let's hit her with a little goose. What do we need to get? Silver. Okay. Goose is always so funny to me. Okay, that's automatically it. So that's good enough for a silver date. I am going to go ahead and... where's the date pie menu? I want them to travel. But I don't remember where it is. This is like... I spent so much time doing dating stuff for a literal entire save file and still don't know. They need to fish again, so I'm gonna let him fish while she goes to use the potty. So that we can check that off at least. It gets us pretty close to gold, and then after this I'm just gonna have them travel back home because they're tired. And it's getting late. Oh, let's see if I can figure it out. Okay, it's gotta be... I'm sure y'all are screaming at me that it's like right there, but either way, our date's about to end, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end it early and let these two travel home. So he was able to accomplish that for his aspiration. And they had a good night out, which I think is very sweet. I love to see my little lovebirds having a good time. Theirs, I think, is going to be like a really wholesome generation. So they'll have a lot of sweet times. I am going to go ahead and let them do a little woohoo as well. Just because it seems like a good end to their night. Might as well. And then they did earn a little reward for their date. I think they got a little bear. The romance dynamic is steamy. It's awfully warm in here. And Sorren and Sage can't seem to keep their hands off each other. Romantic partners with the steamy dynamic gravitate towards romantic socials with each other, especially physical intimacy. I'm gonna say no, because I think they have a wholesome dynamic. At least I thought they did. I thought they had a wholesome dynamic, and I think that fits them better. So I'm gonna let them keep that dynamic. But, you know, Steamy's not bad, but we'll let these two have a little privacy, and then we will see them when they wake up in the morning. I just checked, and they do have the wholesome dynamic, and I like that better than Steamy, so we're gonna keep it wholesome. Okay, Sorren is up, and I'll let him take care of himself, and then he isn't a good cook, so maybe we'll just eat leftovers. What do we even have in here? We have cheese and fruitcake. I mean, we'll just go with get leftovers for now, because we really don't have anything to cook with. And then he can probably go ahead and help with the garden. Oh, we have bills. I didn't realize we had bills. Let's see. What are they? Okay, they're 50 simoleons, so we can afford those. No problem. So I'll let him take care of himself. He'll have some breakfast and pay the bills, and then probably look at the garden. He's hungry and he needs to pee, but he shouldn't need to pee. Oh, I feel like, I guess I don't have WTDs turned off in a relationship and pregnancy overhaul, and I definitely need to turn that off, because these two shouldn't have any WTDs. They are, you know, in a nice monogamous faithful relationship. They both have been. So they shouldn't have any issues with that. So I'll have to turn that off, because that shouldn't be for them. Not saying we won't in the future, but it doesn't fit these two. So Sorren is going to let Sage sleep in. She's been kind of tired lately. He's not really sure why, but he's noticed that she's been a little bit on the tired side. So he's just going to go ahead and help her and take care of the garden. So he'll just, you know, do some spraying for bugs and whatever else they need. He'll also go ahead and weed. And then I think nothing needs to be encouraged for crop growth. I think she went around and did all that. So he'll just take care of the garden for her while she sleeps in. Seems like her energy's going up like slower for some reason. She's just really tired. So he's just going to be a good husband and take care of things around the house until they can figure out what's going on with Sage. We can also harvest all. We do have taro roots that we can harvest. Hopefully he'll also go ahead and harvest our pineapples. And what is this? Coconut? Yes. And then I don't think these need anything. It was raining not too long ago. So I think that should be everything. So there we go. He's gotten all the harvestables. He's just going to place all of these in the fridge in preparation to sell all of these at the end of the week. And then we do have these in here. And they are ready to evolve. She's still sleeping, but I know that we can just evolve these without her getting up. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that because she needs to evolve them. So I'm just going to go ahead and take care of that for her aspiration. And hopefully she should be getting up soon. I'm probably just going to go ahead and get her up because our girl cannot sleep forever. And then we'll just let her use the toilet and take a shower. Did that say throw up? Throw up. Morning sickness. That says morning sickness. Sage woke up feeling violently ill, as if something was pushing her insides all around. Unwanted child on the way. Sage did not expect to have a child and is really not sure that she wants it at all, but it's happening. What should she do? Second trimester in 13 hours. So she's actually been pregnant for a little bit and we didn't realize it. I don't know. I was expecting to get like, a notification that obviously it didn't make sense to do a pregnancy test because what's going on over here? Hey, is there nothing we can do since they're just already fighting? I mean, Henrietta took him out, so like... Can I congratulate her for that? It's just started to rain. Okay, so... Sorry, I got distracted. So... Hey Sage, Michael Bell has asked me out on a date. Should I say yes? I'll say go for it because Rowan doesn't have a partner, so... If he's cute and I think it makes sense, we'll give him a makeover and let him join her household. So yeah, let's go for it. I keep getting distracted. There's a lot of stuff happening. Sage is pregnant. We didn't get any sort of notification and I don't know what we're going to do. She doesn't want to be pregnant. She lives in a one-room shack and they have $385. So, yeah, we're kind of in trouble here. He's gonna go use the toilet, and then I'm gonna have him come and sit here because they need to talk. Sage needs to announce this to him, so I guess we'll use the relationship and pregnancy overhaul mod. So, okay. Hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me, kid. Why, you might ask? Let's just say it's better for both of us if you don't ask questions. The money needs to go somewhere and quick. And I heard through the grapevine that you were a good upstanding sim, so you're about to inherit a chunk of my hard-earned simoleons. Listen, buddy, part of life is planning for your death. You should write up a will, and when you're ready to choose who's going to inherit your simoleons, your heirlooms, and your kids, I did mine on the computer, but you can call an inheritance lawyer to help you write one too if you want. Just make good choices in life, kid. I sure didn't. The timing on this is so fortuitous because we're worried about money, because we don't know what we're going to do, and we can write up a will and say where our kids are going to go because we're going to have kids soon. We're going to say yes. So free money, please. So he's going to get this 4,000 simoleons and he's going to be super excited to tell Sage about that. But she needs to talk to him. So let's come in here to the family and let's ask if he wants kids and see what he says. I don't think I want kids at the moment. I'm not against having children per se. I'm just against having them right now. It doesn't feel like a good time. Okay, so I've got news. Let's just go ahead and announce our unwanted pregnancy. And let's see how he takes it. Okay, so not the best. Everyone's crying. That's great. Everyone's a little bit anxious. Let's see what he's thinking. Okay, an unwanted child on the way. What will Sorren and his partner do? They did not plan to have a baby, and they don't want this pregnancy to be, but it's a little late to think that way now. Okay, so he did just give her a kiss, so it seems like he's still, he's still affectionate. They're still okay. She is pretty pregnant at this point. Let's go ahead and see what else we can do. Let's see. Let's share worries about pregnancy. I know we need to fix the toilet. And then let's organize to provide for the baby. He can let her know. Okay, so I just came into some money. I just got this 4,000 simoleons. I think that we can use that to help us get ready and get everything for the baby. I feel like he's really losing it with all of his positive movements right now. But let's tell her, I came into some money, so I think that we can figure something out for the baby. I think that things are going to be okay. They're having a pleasant conversation. I'm going to let him go ahead and repair the toilet because I hate the sound of that running water. And then let's see what else we can do. Yeah, he needs to go pee, so you definitely need to do that. I don't know if we want to go to counseling. We're definitely not going to terminate. That's not even an option. Let's see if we can ask preferred baby names. I've never done that before. I don't know if I've really had a pregnancy with this mod in, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work. It's probably a terrible time to ask about his preferred baby names because he literally doesn't want a baby, but I'm just curious to see what it's gonna say. Oh, he didn't make it in time. He's definitely having a bladder failure. And the toilet's still not fixed. I mean, whatever, it's fine. You failed now, so no hurry. Well, he's taking care of that. Honestly, I actually am going to... My girl's out here in the greenhouse talking to these plants, which is fine because I was just about to say, I'm going to have her go ahead and plant these couple of things that she has. I think avocado is a tree. Yeah, it is. I'm going to have her plant these 2 plants. Just, you know, the more the merrier when it comes to our plants. The more we can get, the better. And then we need to water all of these, and we actually need to harvest all of our green peas. Oh, the avocado didn't go. I guess the ceiling's not high enough. Okay, we might have to we might just have to pick that one back up. I don't see a season on the avocado, so maybe we can just plant it outside. We'll try it. The avocado's kind of worth a lot, so I would love to be able to plant it. It's 15 simoleons. That's pretty good. So after she's done with all that, let's plant our avocado. Oh. She's here. Okay, sure. We can invite her in. Why not? The weather's terrible. Let's see. Is there anything that we can cook? Oh, we can make fruit salad. So let's go ahead and make a family size of fruit salad. We'll let him do that while Sage is taking care of this. Okay, there we go. The avocado's in season, so you can run in the house. I think Riley left, which is fine with me. So let's just have her and him. Let's tell him an unbelievable story. They're still trying to figure out what they're going to do. She can join in on the cooking. I think that's cute. Sorren isn't a very good cook, so maybe she's working with him to help him get his cooking skill up. And then... I don't think we need to do anything else. I don't want them to do any sort of separation or anything. I think that they're good for that. So... let's just apologize about crankiness. Oh, she's having a mood swing. She's sad. And she's still she's still struggling with the unwanted pregnancy. They both are, which we'll see. His goes away a lot faster than hers, so we'll see kind of where he lands with that. I don't want to do a ton for it. I think that if they have a little bit of contention in their relationship with the child, I think that that's appropriate just because that's just the way it is. So I think that's fair. But I'm actually going to wrap this part up here. So we are going to see what these two do as they move forward with trying to figure out things for the new baby. Before the next part, I'm going to use this 4,000 simoleons to try to update the house to see if we can't get these two ready to be parents and see if that doesn't help them to feel a little bit better. But you have to let me know what you think. Their best friends just had a baby and they seem to be doing not the best. So they're not getting the best example for this, but I think their relationship is strong. So we'll see if our girl and her beloved... their relationship seems to be strong, so we'll see if they're different from Kellen and Kennedy and if their relationship can stand this surprise pregnancy. But if you like the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment all your thoughts down below. I want to say I thank each and every one of you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!